And welcome. I'm Mr. S. I'm a primary school teacher here to help you with some of the tricky things in school. So, do you think that grammar is all about nouns and verbs? Well, think again. There's a hidden group of words and missing them is going to cost you massive marks in tests. They're called determiners. Parents and students always freak out when they see this word, but today I'm going to screen share and show you a trick to spot them in under 5 seconds. We're going to use the D.N Hunt. So let's get into it and give it a go. Well, now, what really is a determiner? Don't let the long, strange name scare you. A determiner is just a word that introduces a noun. It sits before a noun to clear up exactly which thing or how many things you're talking about. This brings us to the shortcut, the D.N Hunt, which stands for determiners hunt nouns. You see, now a determiner can't exist on its own. It's always a sidekick to a noun. If you want to find a determiner, step 1 is to find the noun first. For year 4, 5 and 6, you need to know the 4 main types of determiners. Let's colour code them. Type 1, articles. Now, articles are words like a, an, or the. The difference between choosing a or an depends on the word that comes after it. If it starts with a vowel, I'm going to choose an, because I don't want a vowel with a vowel. If it doesn't start with a vowel and it starts with a consonant, it's going to be a. For example, the dog or an apple. Type 2 are the possessives. So we've got the possessives here. These show who owns the noun. Words like my, your, his or her, or their. For example, my coat or their school. On to the third type, we've got demonstrative word determiners, such as this, that, these, or those. They point out a specific thing. So those shoes or this pizza. And the last type that you need to know in year 4, 5 and 6 are the quantifiers. These tell us how many. So words like some, many, or few, or even some actual numbers like 3 or 10 here. So for example, I would like some sweets, or in the tree there are 3 birds. So now let's give this D.N Hunt method a go with a real sentence. Now remember, determiners hunt nouns. So let's go down to a real sentence here. Number 1 here. I need some socks. I remember that determiners hunt nouns. So first I'm going to find the noun, which is the object or the thing. Here I've got socks. The word before it is some, so that is going to be my determiner. It tells me how many. I don't just need a sock. I don't need those socks. I just need some socks. Any old socks. Next, let's have a try with another sentence here. So here I've got the happy boy rode his new bike. Now, if I'm looking for my nouns first, I'm looking for the objects or the things. I've got boy and I've got bike. Okay, before it, I've got an adjective. And I've also got one here. So happy and new are both adjectives describing the noun, so they're not my determiner. The one before is his and the. So those are my determiners. The happy boy rode his new bike. The adjectives come in before the noun and between the determiner and the noun. But I'm always looking for my noun first, and then I'm looking before it to find my determiner. But always make sure you ignore the adjectives. So there it is. Do you see how easy it is to find it when you hunt down the nouns first? The determiners are so much easier to find. Now it's your turn. I've put what is a bit like a real SAT style question on the screen here. Now the question is, underline the determiners in the sentence below. Those two birds sat on my fence eating some bread. I want you to grab a piece of paper, pause the video, find the nouns first and write down all the determiners that you can spot, because in my question here it says determiners, plural. So there's more than one. Write down all the ones that you can spot. Go ahead and pause it. 3, 2, 1. Okay, welcome back. Let's reveal the answers using our method. Now, if I'm looking for my nouns first, I'm looking at birds, fence, and bread. Now I can look before them for my determiners. I've got 2 birds. I've also got those birds. So those is pointing out the birds in the tree. Well, not on the tree actually, on my fence. Then I've got 2. It's telling me how many. Okay, next noun is fence. Before it, it has got my. So I've got my as another one. Another determiner. It tells me who owns that fence. And then the last noun was bread. I'm looking before it for some, which tells me how much bread. If you got all 4 of these determiners, then give yourself a pat on the back or a massive high five. Well done. Now before you go, I've got a cheat sheet, a determiner cheat sheet right here on the screen. So you can go ahead and screenshot that so you can save it for your next homework session. If this video has made determiners easier for you, please hit that subscribe button so that you don't miss my next video. Thank you and see you in the next lesson.